Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to yet another devlog. Today I'm going to continue working on the home project. My basically the rebuild of the Nix configuration I'm using daily. So far we have configured the network server, which we deployed some application like Circs on it. Today I'm planning to set up my monitoring server, which is basically Grafana and Prometheus running on a Raspberry Pi 4. This server is responsible for collecting all the metrics that I generate from the other servers that I have, so I get a live view. Um, Two things first. I'm not sure about the sound quality of this stream. Just a few minutes before uh, starting my stream, I realized OBS has reset at some of the configuration I had for my sound. So I just manually updated it as far as I could. In the meantime, hopefully everything is good. But if it's not, sorry for that. The second thing is I expect this Nix series take longer than I expected. So my plan is to start the other series, other projects that I have in parallel, and yeah, maybe do two streams a day because I have 1 hour blocks. I cannot do them longer, but yeah, as long as I feel good and I enjoy them, I'm going to split it. This unfortunately was an excuse for me to procrastinate here and there, and as you can see in the past 2 weeks I wasn't that active on this channel. However, I'm going to get back to my routine um, from now on Nix configuration. I don't think there is much for me to learn, but it's all about the designs that I'm going to do. But yeah, when it gets to setting up the other laptop that I have, I think there I would face a few challenges. Yeah, that's it. So without further ado, let's start. My plan for today, first of all, is to move the configuration from the old setup that I had for Prometheus and Grafana. Um, let's just start with Grafana. Nothing fancy here, just the domain. I'm going to keep it as is. Modules Grafana.nix. I think this is fine for now. How about Prometheus? This is more involved. I have a Prometheus configuration, scrape config. Okay, this is where I'm defining where to scrape the data from. For all of my nodes, I'm collecting the basically node information from these 4 servers at the moment. It's not collecting the info from my laptops. That's something that might change in future. Caddy again from all of my servers. Pi-hole from Node and Edge. So far, Net and Edge. So far, I've configured Net only. Edge is on my previous setup, and that's fine. And then Prometheus's Pulse information from the same server that it published. Then services Grafana provision data source. I think this is something that I need to move to Grafana module. But it's not that much configurable at the moment. I'm not sure if I would like to change it at the moment. Um, then services Prometheus. What is this one? This is the exporter basically. Exporter, the black box. I'm writing the configuration. HTTP 200. But this exporter, am I using it? Let's see. I don't see this exporter being used anywhere. Let's check. Okay. The port that it is publishing to is 9115, and I don't have 9115 here, so I'm not actually using that piece. But there are a few things that I don't understand. Let's open another browser and options. What is it called? Prometheus. That exporters. Yeah, I've seen this one before. WireGuard varnish. So these you can define manually, right? What is black box? Hmm. Okay, let's skip this one for now. This is interesting. From the looks of it, is checking some interfaces like HTTP to SSH, POP3. This is nice to have. But this thing, IRC banner, I'm not sure where I did pick this up from. But yeah, I'm not using IRC, so probably this is not what I want, but I need to get back to this and configure it later. But in the meantime, let's move the Prometheus section. Actually pick up all of this. Prometheus. Do I have a typo? Prometheus. Yeah. That mix. And close it off. Then this piece. I'm going to keep this one. Here. And yeah, since I'm hard coding this data source for this Grafana, I think for my setup, this would remain the case, that I will have a single server deploying Grafana and Prometheus. At least for now, I cannot imagine that I need to have multiple Prometheus instances. But yeah, for the time being, I'm going to just leave a comment here and consider these two to be done. What else do I have here? User config. The majority of it we have moved to already. So now the other one is hardware Pi 4. Okay, let's check the Blake. 101. Okay, the hardware is hard coded here. Let's see, what do I have here? Pi 5 Nix. Okay, I'm going to do Pi 4 Nix as well. And copy all of it here. Then these two lines I don't need to have like this. Good. So here again is the Pi 4 configuration and then file system. Let me see. With this file system, am I configuring it somewhere here? No. What I can do is check for file systems. Okay. This one I kept inside Nix or the module itself, which might actually be a good idea because this is not that much generic. So I'm going to do the same. Copy this and then inside here I have net, so I'm going to create a mon01 hardware.nix. What else? 5.5, let's go to Flake again. Yeah, I think that's it. So, can you copy this piece for me? Yes. For modules, I am going to replace these, and config is not needed anymore. What I will have here is from hardware, include Pi4, and then mon04, and of course, this is maybe since I'm repeating this down here, I can do common modules and then put it here. Can I inherit, or I just need to plus it? This works. But how about no, inheriting is not possible. That's yeah. Okay. So this would be it. So I have pi 4, 101. Now let's do 101 default techniques. Uh, come on. Hmm. First thing first, this NixOS piece, I think we have already done what we need to do there. So let's move it there. Okay, and then time zone and network. Let's check how did I do it here. Networking I kept, time zone I kept. What is user config? This SSH part, I'm using the OpenSSH module for it, right? And then this is something I can put inside default. And for sudo, let's see. I think this piece I'm going to move inside common. Okay. With this, I don't need this part. Then user config I can delete. Uh-huh. and then so far so good. The default is there. So let's first track these changes. I have 5 for Grafana, Prometheus, and Mon 0. But I want to first deploy nets because I changed some stuff over here. Hopefully I'm not going to use my SSH access. Okay, age identity passes must be set. I think I've already done that. See, this is something I could move there as well in the common modules, but concatenate lists in Nix. That's how it is done. Let's pick this piece. Okay, for example, by enabling SSH, that's correct. Now I understand what's the problem. The SSH wasn't used inside this net01 directly, but that's what I wanted to. So it should be like this, and also inside Mon01 default. Nice. Do I have SSH? Beautiful. And does my service also work? Yes. So net01 is now using my main OpenSSH configuration. The same hopefully happens with monitoring server as well. Doesn't specify your root file system. Interesting. This is the file system. This looks to be my root. Oh, I think this module is not used, that's why. So. It has been 3 months since I deployed my monitoring server. So I think there are a lot of updates happening. That's why it's taking longer. Otherwise, we haven't changed anything on the configuration of the server. So I hopefully my server should work as is. cannot access. Oh, this is correct. Okay, let's see. Fortunately, we have access to SSH. But systemctl status Prometheus. Okay, the black box one is removed. Now I need to SSH underscore host ed pub. I need to copy this key to secrets.nix. This would be 101 house SVC. Should we copy this? Add it to the last line. And 101 house SVC. Then inside secrets, nix-r to the key. Did I make a mistake? Yes. Here, forgot the semicolon. No, I didn't match any of the recipient. Why is this happening again? So let's switch screens for a second and turn not blonde view. Black it. I want to check if I can open the key. So I can do Nginx-R -I. Oh, that's why. This identity is not my default identity, and it's not installed as a list. Okay, this way it works. Git status, git commit-am, and then what else? I need to nix flag update secrets. Beautiful. And then make 101. Beautiful. Now let's see if the service is running. It's at watch 5h8h. Nice. And then for dashboard, I have caddy hosts. Yes. This is good. Node exporter. Also good. And Pi-hole exporter. Beautiful. Cool, cool. I have my dashboards running. The Grafana is running, so I can mark these two as done. And do a commit. First. Modules Pi 4. Mon. Okay, let's commit all of them together so I can see what's wrong. Yeah. A fit add mon01 server and push it. I think this is good for today. So far we have configured 2 of my servers. I think I have a drawing of the server configuration that I eventually want to end up with somewhere here. Let's see. Yeah, this is basically what eventually I want to have. These two on the right we have already configured. Cont0 is cont01 is what I'm thinking about to use as a replacement for Tailscale. So this is long term. I'm going to get back to this. The next one I'm going to set up is H01, which is currently serving my blog and a few other services. I think the only public one at the moment is Sorcery Zone blog. In future, basically, I want to add these 2 nodes as well. This one would be using a web application firewall, probably SafeLine, and Anubis to basically safeguard my main server, my main entry point from crawlers, hackers, stuff like that. And yeah, so far we have these 2 ready. This is good for now. There are many services that I am going to update, add or deprecate. For example, Plausible I'm going to deprecate because it's super heavy, too many resources it requires, but eventually what it shows is not the kind of information that I would be interested in. It's not doing that much, to be honest. I'm going to either find a replacement for it or just use Grafana reports as is. So do some filters on the browser and stuff like that to get the number of views, and that's it. I don't think I need much more than that at the moment, but that's something for later. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and see you later.